Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where you're watching this particular video from, and it is my hope that you are in good health. I've always maintained on this platform that in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. Everything in politics is normally well planned, well scripted, and executed to achieve a specific political objective. William Samoei Ruto endorsed, kind of, in quotes, Rigathi Gachagua as his preferred running mate from the larger Mount Kenya region. And he went further and appealed to the people of his constituency to allow him go outside there and help him get the votes. So that was a clear endorsement, and it was very clear that way. But over the weekend, Alice Wahome, another close ally of the Deputy President Dr. William Samoei Ruto, is telling Ruto that, please, I qualify to be your running mate. What was the objective of Alice Wahome demanding the running mate slot, despite the fact that she was present when the Deputy President endorsed Rigathi Gachagua? In this video, I want to explain to you guys the finer details, because in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. Probably Alice Wahome is plotting an exit from Tanga, and that's why she's putting that demand. But before we get into all those details, if you're watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two and click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thank you guys for your continued support. Now let us get back to the main issue. Why do you think Alice Wahome is now demanding for the role or to be appointed as the William Ruto's running mate? The name of Alice Wahome has never featured anywhere as a potential running mate. The names which have always been featured was that of Moses Kuria, who is now out, Mwangi Kiunjuri, who is now out. There was Rigathi Gachagua. Actually, Rigathi Gachagua started emerging sometimes this year, who has been considered. There was the name of Anne Waiguru. Then Anne Waiguru left DP, joined Uhuru. Then she came back. And in fact, when Anne Waiguru came back, it was thought that she would be considered. But the DP, in my view, realized that the emergence of Anne Waiguru was going to create chaos for him. So he appointed Rigathi Gachagua. Alice Wahome was not featuring anywhere, but she's now out there demanding to be considered. What is her objective, or why is she making those demands? In my view, Alice Wahome is very strategic, and she wants to achieve these 4 or 5 objectives. The first objective is that Alice Wahome is trying to remind the Deputy President that I am more senior, politically speaking, from the larger Mount Kenya region. If you look at the people around the DP, the Tanga guys from the larger Mount Kenya region, who is more senior to Alice Wahome? You can count, but almost none. Alice Wahome is not new in politics. She's actually serving her second term. She's remembered for harassing that IBC official. Alice Wahome also has a history fighting for democracy in this country. She's telling the DP that you cannot just come from nowhere and pick Rigathi Gachagua, a guy who was nowhere in politics, just came the other day, and maybe because of his money, you are choosing him as a running mate. Consider those who are senior. In my view, that could be the first reason. The second reason, which I suspect, maybe time will tell, is that probably Alice Wahome is designing an exit strategy to disembark, from Tanga movement. Otherwise, it's a known fact that at some point, Alice Wahome was part of a group who were actually challenging the deputy president to consider Rigathi Gachagua as his running mate. Why would she change her mind? Maybe she wants to raise issues which cannot be met, and then she'll use those as an excuse to leave William Ruto's camp. It might appear far-fetched, but in politics, anything is possible. Let us wait. But I tend to think that Alice Wahome could be plotting an exit strategy from Tanga. Number 3 is what I call Muranga factor. You know, politics is local. Kiambu has produced a president. Nyeri produced a president. So the people of Muranga are willing to accept Runningmate. And from all indications, Raila Odinga is likely to go to Muranga and appoint a running mate from there. That's the honest truth. And that's complicating the equation for Alice Wahome. Because if Ruto is the presidential candidate, then Rigathi is the running mate, comes from Nyeri. Then Raila Odinga is a presidential candidate, and say Peter Kenneth is a running mate from Muranga. Where do you think the people of Muranga will cast their vote for? In my view, they definitely cast their vote where they have a running mate. And it will be easy for them to want to have a running mate because they've never had that. Their brothers from Nyeri, their brothers from Kiambu have. So Muranga factor is actually forcing Alice Wahome to demand, because probably people are asking her, why do you want us to support Tanga when they cannot consider you? They go and look for someone from Nyeri. That's a possibility. Number 4, in my view, is the women card. If you look at the history of Alice Wahome, I think she was part of FEDA. And therefore, women card is something she can easily play. And indeed, any wise politician should not overlook the power of women vote in this country. And that's why I was telling someone that the person who can give Raila votes is Martha Karua. But Martha Karua is not. Why? I was explaining that Martha Karua is a woman. You know, being a woman, there are women folks in this country who will just vote for anybody as long as they are women. That's number 1. Then it also helps erode that notion that of the tribe. Like if Alice Wahome were to be nominated, for example, by Ruto, then Ruto can project Alice Wahome as a woman and not as a Kikuyu. But if you were to go for Rigathi Gachagua, people will view Rigathi Gachagua as a Kikuyu, not any other thing. Just like Martha Karua can be easily projected as a woman rather than as a Kikuyu. So that women card is something which I think she's trying to use. And lastly, I also tend to think that politics is about interest. I tend to think that what Alice Wahome is doing is called tension. She's creating tension. Why would she create tension? To raise her stakes. To raise her stakes. So that the DP will tell her that, we already have Rigathi Gachagua. Yeah, but I want it. Yeah, then one thing you guys need to know is that the president has actually assigned or is checkmating some of these members of parliament allied to the DP. So probably there's someone giving her pressure there on Tanga. Then the president then he tells the DP that what I want, just assure me that I'm going to get the direct ticket. Then once she's given that direct ticket or nominations, she'll relax, knowing so well that her position is secure. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. I tend to think that Alice Wahome probably feels that she's more senior. She comes from Muranga, and maybe it's her strategy to exit. She's playing women card or raising her stakes. Let me hear your thoughts. If you're watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue to thank you guys for your continued support. The big question I'm asking, do you think Alice Wahome can make a good running mate to the Deputy President William Ruto in 2022? Drop your comment. If you believe she can, if you believe she cannot, just drop those comments. Thank you guys, and please, may you have a good day. Bye-bye. Until next time. By the way, ile video ya mama ya Uhuru, the opinion is divided whether I should do it or not. Some are saying the photos were for 2018, not juicy. I'll need to confirm all those. Yeah, but if the photos were recent, then that's something. That's a huge content that we need to look at. Thank you guys, and please may you have a good day. Bye-bye.